In this iScaf tutorial, I will show you how the sloping ground line can be used together with the top and bottom options in Edit Wall to handle different ground conditions. In this sample drawing, I have a top deck height set at 8 metres, so without sloping ground we normally have an 8 metre high scaffold. As you can see, we already have a building perimeter drawn. We have a slope tag at 2 metres in this position, and another slope tag going up to 5 metres at this position. As explained in earlier tutorials, this means that there is a gradual slope from 2 metres around the corners to 5 metres, and then back around to 2 metres. You can also say that the jacks sit 2 metres above ground zero here, up to 5 metres here. The automatic plan build will allocate the scaffold to follow the slope line. I won't perform any fancy editing here, so we can focus on Edit Wall and Bay labelling to show you how this works. I will click on the Bay labelling option, and I want to focus on showing you that iScaf can show the bay heights. In this case, I would like to show the amount of scaffold being built, so the bay height will be set to top lift minus bottom lift at every bay position. I will also click on Rotate Bay Text for better plan view labelling, and it's always good to show the length of each bay too. Click OK. The bay labelling with the top minus bottom option may take a bit longer to generate depending on the speed of your PC. The sloping ground on the right here is higher up with the slope tag of 5 metres and scaffold top lift of 8 metres. There would only be 3 metres of scaffold, which is what the label shows on the shortest part. The sloping ground on the left wall here shows the slope tag of 2 metres with top lift of 8 metres, so that is why 6 metres is what the label shows here on the highest part. Looking around this side, you can see that each bay moving along this wall has more scaffold due to the slope. You can see 3.5 metres, 4 metres, 4.5 metres, then 5 metres and 5.5 metres as we move further along this wall. I would like to remind you at this point that 8 metres is still the top lift height all the way around, as we have not made any changes to the top lift height. Now I would like to edit a couple of bays to become independent to the sloping ground. This can be achieved using Edit Wall. It is important to note that normally the sloping ground would take priority over the Edit Wall. Let's click on our Edit Plan option. Click on any bay on the wall, use Edit Wall Details, and let's change the bottom value to minus 2 metres. This means that for some bays we would like to change the bottom of the jacks to sit at minus 2 metres, and we will not make a change to the top setting. Now we will show you the option in Edit Wall that allows you to make iScaf ignore the sloping ground and follow the bottom setting. Click on Slope Type, then click on Detach, and then click on Apply to Selection to choose the bays that you want to apply this change to. Apply to Selection, and now we will window around 2 bays here. Right-click to finish, and we will click on Bay Labelling here, and click OK. The label of the heights will be changed, and notice that it is the height at the standards nearest to the start of the bay arrow that is being used. We would also like to make a point that we can check what we have done by using Edit Wall Details again. Click on the bay, Edit Wall Details, and look at the slope number which is next to the Detach option. If we have detached the slope from the bay, then the slope number is 0. We can inspect the next bay along, And see, it is the same. If we go to the next bay again, we can see that this bay has a slope number, so it will follow the sloping ground. So these last two bays will continue to follow the existing slope. This is a good way to check how the bays follow the slope. So let's build 3D on this. In summary, we have the whole scaffold following the sloping ground with the gradual slopes all the way around, except for the two bays that we have edited and detached from the slope. We can also get a better view of this by using the Create Solid Building feature. We will change the visual style to conceptual. And now we have the 3D version of this tutorial drawing, showing the sloping ground and edit wall details. This concludes our tutorial.